Okay, so this is another video explaining some of the samples in Minus the Bear that Dave Knutson uses. This one's going to be from Nights, and I think you should probably be in standard tuning for this one. The reason being is it's a little bit awkward to have the first chord in drop D tuning. It's not super hard or anything, but it's a little more simple to just have the one finger barring all the chords. So the first chord that you're going to be using is straight down from E to E is 7, 7, and then 9, 7, 10, 7. Okay, so it's going to sound like this. Alright, and that would be the first one you put in. I'm going to show you how to do this, but you're going to put it in at 1/4 notes. Okay? So basically it's going to go exactly with the beat of the song, and that's how he times it, or rather how they set the tempo of the song. The next chord, I play it further down the neck, is going to be open on D, a 2 on the G, a 3 on the B, and then a 5 on the E. Okay, so it's going to sound like this. And it should sound not really like tinny, but it should sound a little different tone-wise than the first chord. Okay, so you want to be sure to omit these couple strings up here. Okay, that makes it sound a little dirty. So you want nice and clean. All right, so after you know your two chords, all you need to do is basically know the tempo that you're going to put them at, or the time. So the first one, that's exactly what it's going to sound like on your DL4. I'll show you in just a second. And then the second chord is going to be. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that one too. So we're going to head over here. Okay, now the first chord, I always put it in my left one because I think it's a little easier to do that way. So my first chord, I'm going to input it. Hopefully I'll get it right the first time. Not terrible. Okay, the second one has to be on an 8th note. Not too bad either. Alright, so I'm going to turn those up. Hopefully you can hear them. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do to be able to play the samples like in the intro is you're only going to use the play once feature for the first measure, and that's going to sound like this. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Okay, and then to branch into the second measure, you're going to use the play stop button, which will continuously play the second sample. Okay, and you do that for one entire measure. So when you put it together, okay, so all you need to do is really practice your timing with your feet, and it does take a little practice, but when you get it down, it sounds kind of slick. So I'm trying to hold this in balance. When you get it, you hit the first sample, and then when you're switching, stomp down, and then you got to hit both, okay, because these got to turn off and then hit this sample again right away to continue the loop. So as far as I know, that's exactly how he does it. I don't know any way to do it with one loop sample, but maybe someone can figure out. It would be difficult to make it sound as good as that, but give it a shot. It's a challenge, I guess. So